What is up, ladies and genitals? Four Eyes in here, coming at you, coming through. We recently got trailers for Season 4 of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, with some leaks regarding to Call of Duty World War II Vanguard, and a Battlefield 2042 trailer. So today I want to talk about my thoughts on which one I am planning to purchase, so that's why I had to whip out my DM ULTRA PPSH41 push in this video. We are playing on the map Standoff, which is one of the classic Black Ops 2 maps, and if you guys saw the trailer or any of the Season 4 leaks, yes, Hijacked is returning. Unfortunately, you won't be able to use a MSMC or a AN94 while playing on the remaster. Going back at the topic at hand, will I be getting COD World War II Vanguard or Battlefield 2042? I already said this before in other videos, but I am not excited to go back to the World War II setting at all. It's going to be done 3 times already since we had COD 5, which was World at War, and we had World War II 2017, making Vanguard the 3rd World War II themed COD, unless you count other campaign CODs. I really do prefer a modern setting. Even though Cold War isn't in modern times, it feels sort of modern. The guns don't look prehistoric, and the maps, especially like the Pines, Miami, Raid, and Express, look good enough to pass for a modern timed COD. Also, the leakers have mentioned how COD Vanguard isn't ready at all. Obviously, the release date is going to be around November, but again, they are making it while in lockdown, so the reports on how the game is being developed isn't a positive one. There are 2 major positives that I think Vanguard will have. The first one is going to be World War II Vanguard is going to be using the Modern Warfare 2019 engine. So if you like how Warzone feels, they will be using that engine. Every time I play a little bit of Warzone and I am coming from Cold War, I immediately feel the difference. The Modern Warfare engine has that responsive feel where every slight change is immediate. It feels more precise, smooth, and not as clunky as Cold War. The next positives, which has been hinted at, is they are going to be tweaking the skill-based matchmaking system. The current sbmm system in recent CODs has been the thickest we have ever seen, from Advanced Warfare, Modern Warfare 2019, Black Ops Cold War, and the start of World War II 2017. If you didn't play World War II 2017, it had one of the thickest skill-based matchmaking systems ever until Sledgehammer decided to revamp the entire game and got rid of it. What that did was it literally turned the whole game back around, making it one of the most enjoyable COD games in recent years. It was a little too late since it was later on its COD cycle, but if you didn't know, the studio in charge of World War II Vanguard is Sledgehammer, the company that made and revamped COD World War II 2017. Hopefully they realize what their customers want in their product, since they developed a COD World War II game that was hated in the beginning and got lots of love in the end of its life cycle through the improvements that they had made. Those are the 2 reasons why I would consider buying World War II Vanguard. I pulled the trigger on Black Ops Cold War in 2020 this year, thinking like, wow, Treyarch rarely misses, but even though I like Cold War as a game because of the pace of the gameplay, I really do think this game flopped in terms of multiplayer. We have snowflake score streaks this year where you die and you can still get streaks, and we had the crazy thick skill-based matchmaking system. Recently though, it hasn't felt as bad for me. The only thing that bothers me is the poor team balancing, especially in league play where I constantly run into 4-man parties of Master Division players. It also bothers me when I literally can't get into a match that hasn't already started with harps, chopper gunners, and gunships already in the air. So we will have to see how Vanguard plays out. Personally, I think visually the graphics are going to be amazing. It's going to feel good because of that Modern Warfare engine. I am curious to see how the pacing is going to be, because if it's slow like Modern Warfare 2019, I am not going to be a big fan. Moving on to Battlefield 2042, I have never played a Battlefield game in my life. The only time I remember being interested in a Battlefield game is Battlefield 3 back in the day. I remember watching a Jack Frags video and I was like, wow, this game looks awesome. But since I was so young, I didn't have money to buy it, so I never really got the Battlefield experience. The only reason why I am not interested in a Battlefield is the playstyle. Usually it's like a large ground war game mode where it's like a 40 versus 40 compared to what I am used to, which is a 6v6. I like what I saw from the trailer because the setting is in 2042, so it isn't too far into the future. From the gameplay that I have seen, there are like class roles, like there is a medic or a demolition man, which can be limiting in certain areas. I would have liked to see where you could just build your setup and everyone can use the same guns and items, because if you choose a certain class, it seems like you don't have access to items like everyone else, so you have different strengths and weaknesses and you're not really equal. That is really it for my thoughts and opinions on Vanguard and Battlefield 2042. I don't know much about the Battlefield franchise, so it's nice to see COD with more competition. I am open to play new games. If World War II Vanguard flops, I am highly considering playing Battlefield. However, I do know most people who watch my channel is here for Call of Duty content, which is definitely pulling me towards my roots in the Call of Duty franchise, so I might be purchasing both in the end. Let me know what you guys think so far with the limited information we have on Vanguard and Battlefield. Do you prefer Call of Duty or the Battlefield franchise? Let me know in the comment section below. Other than that, namaste my friends, and I will talk to you all next time.